especially with regards to this project, I have prayed in day out.
I love it that it's a non-nepo baby playing a nepo baby.
Irony of it all. I think especially with that roundtable scene, I just really wanted to play with utmost honesty that there are struggles there also. Then 2023 Jan was another round of audition. Then again I didn't hear. And then finally I got a call for the third round of audition, which Aryan only took. And suddenly Raghav is sending voice notes to Aryan, and Aryan is playing and he's singing Tamalli, and he's just saying, we all were dancing with SRK and Chhaiya Chhaiya.
What
That
is
was my
this moment? First thing you did after you wrapped Bads?
Called up Aryan to tell him that I'm gonna miss him, I'm gonna miss everybody on the set.
One director that you'd love to work with next? Oh my god, guys. So obviously the world has been divided into two sections. People who watched Bads of Bollywood and people who are living under a rock. Okay? So if you're one of those who watched Bads of Bollywood, let me tell you that I've had a great time watching the show. You know it. I even reviewed it on the same channel. And I really wanted to talk to Sahher Bambba because I think she made an absolutely scorching appearance as Karishma Talwar. She plays the daughter of Ajay Talwar, that is Bobby Deol. And my first joke, to you, Sahher, is that it should be Bads of Bollywood. Let's just start with that because I think he ate. He ate.
Oh my god, he ate.
God. So thank you so much for giving me your time because
Not at all,
I wanted to talk to you and this
Yes.
has happened. This is amazing.
Yes.
So the first question obviously has to be, Sahher, you've been around for a while, okay, and it's not like you're new to the movies, okay, but I know that nothing succeeds like success.
I know, yeah.
So let's talk about how this has truly been like a awakening to the Sahher Bambba universe. Do you think it's different for you?
100%. I feel the work that I've done previously, unfortunately, it's kind of come and gone. And this was a moment where actually I was praying and hoping to be at some point.
Yeah.
And especially with regards to this project, I have prayed in day out because I remember the first time also when the casting directors Nandini ma'am and Karan Mali called me.
Correct.
I was just like, okay, I'll test for it, I'll audition for it, but it is too good to be true and it's too far-fetched. So all this now coming to a full circle now that the show is out and getting so much love, I'm just so grateful.
I love it that it's a non-nepo baby playing a nepo baby.
Irony of it all.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a very fun question. How does one act like a nepo baby? And let me tell you that, of course, you have Aryan around you. Okay,
Yes.
He's someone who knows the environment.
Yeah.
So, did you ever have to ask him? What could have been a pretty dumb question? How does one play someone of a privilege that they don't belong to?
Exactly. I've had lots of discussions about with him about this, but I think we did extensive workshops before every scene, so I kind of knew who she was, even though obviously our journeys are very different.
Correct.
But I have to say that Aryan never really gave me a name that you have to be or how she is. We trying for Karishma to be like that because I think inadvertently you start aping the person and you start talking like them. So I just wanted to keep her fresh, but of course the privilege and the family background that she comes from was obviously very different to mine. But I think it's all Aryan and his direction and his
and
vision.
the writing for sure.
And the writing, of course, yes.
You know what was amazing is that you brought this likability to Karishma.
Which was my biggest fear.
Yes. And I think you did it so you don't have to fear anymore. You succeeded because you made her so much more than just that tag or label.
Yes.
And I think that in real life, children of actors often seek that. That how can I be looked at as a real human being and not just the daughter of or the son of somebody.
Yes.
And that is credit to you.
Thank
I think that there's a huge likability. I want to ask you what helped you because as an actor, you've been acting for a while.
Yes.
But what did you think you did differently for this one?
I think especially with that roundtable scene, I just really wanted to play with utmost honesty that there are struggles there also. So whether you're an insider, outsider, there will be struggles. And I think I really wanted to bring out the honesty in that because I was very scared that, everybody will look at her being this privileged kid and whatever, and people might not like her. But I think Aryan's directions and also just trying to be as honest as I could.
That round table reference is obviously so close to a real life.
Yes.
And it's not a movie, it's not it's something that we've all seen.
Yes.
That scene went viral even when it was in real life.
Yes.
And then, so my question is, obviously you must have seen it when it happened.
Yes.
How much do you actually reference, you know? Like when you know that it's kind of based on true incidents, how much did you actually go and look at the actual footage, for example?
Not at all, because like I said, Aryan never ever told us that he wanted to keep everything fresh.
Okay.
So even though maybe the scene was inspired at the writing stage from that video, but while we were performing it, it was just, he just wanted to keep it super fresh. So I didn't really go back at all.
So just off the script.
Yes.
That's amazing. Yes. I want to go back to that moment when you figured that you got it. Okay. And of course, you know already it's going to be a big show.
Yes.
You know already that, you know, it's going to be fun.
Yes.
There's a lot of stakes riding for a lot of people.
Yes.
But you know, what was that moment like for you? And tell us, what was it like before that moment? Because अक्सर लोग सिर्फ फंस जाते हैं success के बारे में बात करने. They never really get to know the person who is doing the waiting behind the wings. What was that like?
The waiting has been quite the wait, if I'm being very honest. I remember first time I got a call for this project was in the year 2022 August. And there was this one round of audition, and in my heart of hearts, I just knew that, okay, chalo, I'll audition, but I don't think I'll get it, because during that phase, I was auditioning a lot. I was making it to the shortlist, and some or the other, I would just, you know, somebody else would get cast for that. So I was in a very disheartened frame of mind during that phase, and I just tested for this one. And then I didn't hear from anybody from the team for almost close to 2-3 months. Then 2023 Jan was another round of audition. Then again I didn't hear, and then finally I got a call for the third round of audition, which Aryan only took. Like he, because he wanted to see the person and and just, you know, give directions just to see how the other person is receptive of it. And then after that, there was also, you know, I didn't get a call, nothing. So I thought, okay, somebody else must have been cast. Then I remember one day, it was 2nd of March, I remember, and I see my name flashing, Aryan Khan. And that's when I was like, okay, have I gotten the part? And I was at a cafe with for some other thing, and I've gone out and I've taken the call, and I was really trying to be composed. I didn't want to like scream into the phone or whatever. I was trying so hard to be sound composed. And he's like, no, you were great, congratulations, your audition was great, and we're excited to do this. And then the first person I called was my mother, because she was praying day in and day out.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's so exciting. Okay. But I want to ask you, there are so many scenes that are so funny. They're so funny. Like, I have laughed so much for those 7 hours that I watched this show. I want to take you back to the collective Janta's favorite scene, which is a scene where Raghav Juyal goes crazy for, like, he simps over Emraan Hashmi.
Yes.
What, you know, a few of my, or the Sahher Bambba fans might remember, is that you've already done a music video with Mr. Hashmi. So, so that, for me, that was great, because I was like, hey man, this girl's like already done work with him. But take us back to that scene and tell us, how did you not laugh?
I have laughed a lot. In fact, Aryan was very excited for this scene. He's been like, when are we shooting this scene? He's so excited, so much so that for some other workshop for some of the other scenes, we were all at Mannat, and suddenly Raghav is sending voice notes to Aryan, and Aryan is playing, and he's singing Tamalli, and you know, he's just singing. And I said, what is going on? He's like, no, we have to shoot this scene, and also he's sending me voice notes. And then cut to when we actually got to shooting that scene, it was hilarious. Raghav in general is a very funny guy. Even off set, he would say something just randomly and I would crack up.
Yeah, no, I'm wondering how tough was it? Because
it was very tough. It was very tough. Even Emraan, so like I was in between just looking at him. It was just hard for all of us. He was just going at it non-stop.
It was great. It was truly great, and I think that's amazing.
And I also remember the first time Aryan showed us the episodes, there were some of Aryan's friends who had not seen anything. Some of them, like, they had choked, they couldn't even breathe when that scene came. It was just hilarious.
It's amazing. What has been the most special part of your entire journey with Bads? Because I feel like it's often what we don't see, like in the media. Like, we see the press, we see the photos, we see the red carpets. But in this entire journey, if you had to look back, close your eyes, and that was a moment that you really enjoyed for yourself. What was it?
On set or off set? Anything.
Either.
It was my moment at Mannat when we all were dancing with SRK on Chhaiya Chhaiya.
What
That
is
was my
this
moment.
moment?
This
Oh
was
my God.
Shah Rukh sir is the life of every party,
Mhm.
and we really dance. Like, we don't just groove, we dance, we do the steps.
Amazing.
And so that's like my highlight. Like,
This
if
is
for
awesome.
me, I remember it was like 2 in the morning or 2:30 in the morning, something like that. And I'm seeing him like just dancing, doing the hook steps, and then Sohana was started playing Chammak Chalo. Then we're doing the steps of Chammak Chalo. So
Dude.
that for me, I'm like, wow.
Did you guys actually shoot at Mannat? Because that library is going around as an entire like trivia thing, saying that if you've ever been to Mannat, you know this is the same library.
It's very similar, but no, actually, we shot that in Alibag.
Oh,
Yes.
Listen, guys, don't believe the internet for everything. What has been new for you, okay, in terms of the attention? Because, hey, man, let me just say, pretty girls, we're used to it. But I'm sure that it's different for you.
Yeah.
What does it feel like? How has life changed?
It is very humbling, very,
Yeah,
very humbling. I remember the other day, and contrary to popular opinion that we call paps every time, it's not the case all the time. I remember I was at the gym and I've come out and there are 10 paps waiting. And I'm looking like, oh my God, right after my workout, and my hair in a top knot like that.
Yes.
And I was just like taken aback, like, how has this happened? I asked them also, like, who has told you? And then people think that I've called them. But things like that, you know, little things, just people taking, and also a lot of industry people reaching out to me. So I think that's special.
Yeah,
And that's something new.
I love it because I think that it's one of those phases of your life that you want to hold on to.
Yes, so dearly that, oh my God,
I know that you don't come from the industry, but I see you fit right in, which is great. But now I think things are going to be different. In this phase, what have you learned? Because I think you learn things from when something is successful.
Yes.
So what is it that you want to carry forward with your experience in Bads as an actor for going forward?
I think one thing that I would learn from Aryan is that really put in a lot of prep, because he's a full prep kind of a person, and not like I didn't, but I feel like I really want to amp that prep even more. So I'm actually thinking of doing another rounds of acting workshops and just like honing the craft. So I think my biggest learning is that you cannot get complacent about things in the industry at any given point.
That's so true.
Whether you've given a success or a failure, you have to really keep at it.
Yeah, you've been at it though.
Yeah, I've been at it. I've really been at it.
It's been a few years, guys.
Yeah.
That's crazy. When you go back to the time you debuted,
yes.
Okay, what did you learn from that? Because I feel that was a dream debut.
Yes.
Those promos were gorgeous.
Yes.
I remember Sunny sir coming to our studio with both of you.
Yes.
And you all were so excited. And that's how I remember. That was the first time we met.
Yes.
And I know that it looked beautiful, but for whatever reason at that point, it may not have connected.
Yes.
It might have dejected you also.
100%, yeah. Also, I was so young back in the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're still young. But I want to ask you, when you look back, what do you take from that experience?
I think, honestly, I'm very glad in a way that I got a sense of what failure feels like. Because I'll be very honest, even though this phase is great and, you know, with the recognition and the love and everything, I'm not really going to the other end of the spectrum. I'm still very neutral. Like, I think that's a good zone to be in.
Yeah.
So that was my biggest.
So not neither success nor failure moves
and it really it actually, as if sometimes, you know, people tell me that where is the excitement, why aren't you that person who go like yay whatever, but I'm just not that person, like, and I think that I've reached this stage because of the failure that I've faced.
We can't do anything without doing the one thing, which is the rapid fire. And so obviously there's a lot of people who have a lot of interest in Sahher Bambba. The funniest thing is I imagined us talking and I kept thinking I'll keep, you know, like he did Tamalli Maha, I'd keep doing Para Bailada Bamba. But I didn't do it, guys. Give me points, okay? Sahher Bambba, you have to reveal one beauty hack that you swear by.
Can I say sleep, because it's very underrated? I'm wearing this right now and it tracks my sleep and all, and I see the difference it makes when you've slept for good hours on your skin and everything. So I would say sleep. Please.
Amazing. What's your favorite sort of workout?
Sort of workout? I enjoy weightlifting more than cardio.
Oh, fantastic. Instagram or Twitter?
What's that?
Instagram or Twitter? What do you prefer?
Oh, Instagram.
Okay. I thought you were going to say, what's that? What is Twitter? Which is a valid question. That's how irrelevant it has become now. One director that you'd love to work with next?
So many. Shajit Sarkar, I think.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. What a good choice.
Yeah. I love Piku. I love that movie.
This is beautiful. First thing you did after you wrapped Bads?
Called up Aryan to tell him that I'm going to miss him, I'm going to miss everybody on the set, and I'm feeling a little emotional.
Is there Bads 2 coming?
Oh, I wish. I really hope. I really hope.
Yeah. Mountain girl or beach bum?
Beach bum.
Thank you. The song that's currently stuck in your head or your playlist?
Gafoor.
I couldn't ask for anything else. Tell us the best compliment that you received after the show.
That from you. You've played Karishma Talwar convincingly.
Yes.
So
Oh,
thank
thank you. That means a lot. Every generation needs to have something
Yes.
that is their cool. And I think Bads did that. And it's so fun to be part of something like that. I want to end by saying that when a film or a series does well, it does well for everybody.
Yes.
And I think that I hope that more and more of your work does well.
Thank you.
So that all of you can have a great time doing these success interviews.
Thank you so much.
So happy for you, Sahher. It's been so lovely to see this happen to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, this is Sahher Bambba. I'm with Raw Talks on Just to Film Me. Please subscribe to the channel.